colleges started pouring into the campus from 10 in the morning and the event went on till 11:30 in the night. Spread across 4 days, the fest titled Pandora 2010 had many exciting events. But the only event that draws all the eyeballs is the most exciting fashion show. More than what happens on the ramp, it is the backstage that is more exciting. Well, News 9 presents to you an exclusive sneak peek into the happenings backstage. So sit back and enjoy as we get you all the excitement.
Well, the phrase that was used as the main attraction of Pandora 2010, the annual Youth VTU Fest, was imagine, ideate and innovate. And that is exactly what was seen as the fashion show too. The models and the designers played around with many different themes and they tried to bring about innovation that has never been seen before. Take a look.
So the VTU Fest is supposed to be the biggest respite for all engineering college students from across Karnataka each year. And this event has one main event, which is the fashion show, which is supposed to be really hyped. But we're going to check out why. But before the show starts, we bring you exclusive coverage into the main backstage, where the last minute preparations are being made. The makeup, the touch-up, the hairstyling, everything is being fixed. Ramp walk, everything is being taught here right now. The excitement is really gripping and we're going to get you just that.
Greek gods to Sufi saints, from tribal lords to warring soldiers. The backstage of the VTU fashion show was buzzing with excitement. There were so many exciting themes that came about in this fashion show. It surely looked like these engineering students could give some of Bengaluru's best fashion designing institutes a run for their money. Last-minute touches to running around for the appropriate fittings and even striking poses to several shutterbacks. The scene at the backstage during a big fashion show is quite a chaotic sight. However, when it is a college fashion show, the scene becomes a lot more chaotic, but fun nevertheless. Last-minute pep talks and models were striking poses to boost their confidence. Meanwhile, choreographers were doing all they could to instruct the models about the walk. This year, the VTU Fest had many innovative themes, some that were too ambitious and others that had a nice central theme.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Yeah, show it now. Show me what you got.
Fashion show was that there was a good mix of popular names from the fashion industry and even student designers who showcased their collections. Some designs were exclusively put together by the students itself, a team effort completely.
The idea is basically to make sari popular and a happening garment with the urban youth of India. The urban youth of India thinks sari is very boring. So this is my way of creating this beautiful drape into a cocktail dress, and which will be in the future used in most of the parties in India, I hope so.
Concentrating on fine detailing and showcasing an interesting collection on the ramp, the best part about this team was that these models were all engineering students from Dayanand Sagar College. Their collection was not only applauded by the audience, but it was also loved by the judges. The other collection was choreographed by two student choreographers and designed by fashion historian and designer Shilpi Chaudhary. This not only had a unique theme but also had an interesting concept. Combining the tribal goods awareness into Rajasthani folk culture, this collection stood out as the only chic, trendy collection. So what did the designer have in mind while putting this together?
Well, this collection, if you can see over here, it has a mix of Lambari, that's tribals of Rajasthan, plus a very modern touch. If you can see the footwear, it's all boots. So we have mix and match the traditional with the modern tinge.
From something that is contemporary and quite unique, we move on to something that has been an intriguing part of history for everyone, Greek mythology. Designed by a young student designer, this collection brings out the true spirit of Greek gods. With flowy gowns for women, fashionable illustrations, the leather sandals, lacy drapes and fancy gold ornaments, all this and much more was a part of this collection.
Actually, this is a theme based on the Egyptian and the Troy. It's actually a Troy collection wherein I researched the history of Troy and about the Roman and the Greek. So the collection that you see is more of the actually what the kind of stuff they use it in terms of the fabric they use, in terms of the accessories they use, in terms of the action they make it. So it's all the research that we have done and put together in the form of Troy collection.
There were many other collections that had much more to offer, like this collection here that was designed completely by the group that showcased it. These are students from BMS College of Engineering and they call this collection Man and the Machine. Man and the Machine was the theme that they chose because machines are something that guides the entire humankind now. The collection had a mix of silver and black hues and they surely carried off the themes really well.
The idea is, theme is man and machine. Actually, man created machine. How they rely on it, how they use it. Now the future is how machine will utilize, how machine will suppress man. That's what we are showing in this.
Last time BMS IT D1 became first place, so I feel we have a great chance and hopefully we will.
And yet another collection was an interesting collection titled Impact of Media. With posters of different channels imprinted on their outfits, they indeed had an interesting outing on the ramp too.
It's all about impact of media. We're representing different channels and different serials. Actually, in today's world, media is playing an important role. So we have taken some of the important channels and we have taken some of the important serials from that channel. So we are portraying that channel or that particular serial so that people get to know that particular channel.
So being backstage is really a tough job with the last minute preparations being made. Everyone's just stepping up their teams. The models are getting geared up to set the ramp on fire. Designers making the last minute adjustments. It really is a chaotic situation, but one thing is for sure, that VTU fashion show is going to be one rocking event.
The event was judged by some of the known names in the Bengaluru fashion scene. Designer Ramesh Demla, who has judged almost 8 college events now, and Nisar Ahmed were on the panel looking at the models strut on the ramp.
Show me what you got. Yeah, show me that. Show me what you got. You're worthy and your heart. Come on over.
Appreciating and encouraging talented designers and students, the judges really liked the collection.
I think very innovative and a lot of people are putting up a lot of effort. Like, they're getting very professional. They're very, in fact, I've been selecting models from here and taking them to our level. I think pretty good they're doing. Very impressive actually. So they are so innovative and these people definitely need a bigger break. And whether it's students, models, all are very good. I've been using a couple of models over here and they're doing very well.
Well, with the crowd applauding the efforts of the students and the models, it surely turned out to be one great show with just one thing lacking. Many believe that the show could have been better organized, and with everyone just waiting as minutes got converted into hours, and a show that was supposed to start at 5 began exactly 4.5 hours late. But well, there was much more than the excited audiences could look forward to, and they won't give up. They awaited the much-hyped fashion show and found it